Thank y'all.
JJ Gray live with us in the Bing Lounge. Look at you with your bad self bringing all this sunshine for us, my man.
Hey, man, it was 80 degrees at home when I left.
A little cold, but we brought the sunshine, didn't you? How come every time I hear your voice, I just got this hankering for crawfish?
I don't know, but now I do.
So we're out on the road, but you know what? I've been turned on to you for the last 5 years, of course, after La Chlusa got revamped by Alligator. And I've been playing you for many years. I just notice every time that you play a show in Portland, you garner more and more fans every time. And I guarantee you, anybody that doesn't know who this man is, you're going to want to go out and buy his albums right after this, for sure. Each one in Georgia Warhouse, the new one, right? Warhorse?
Yeah, Georgia Warhorse, yeah. Came out last summer.
Yeah, and you is that a Georgia Warhorse on the cover?
Yeah, it's a grasshopper. That's what we call them at home, Georgia Warhorses. They're pretty tough. And it just makes me think of some of the people I grew up around that I aspire to be like at some point when I finally grow up, I guess. I try to be as tough as they are. So, and it's chilled out because the Georgia Warhorse, they don't get riled. They don't run from you or nothing. But I'll still run like crazy. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can still hear all the music because this is the first time I've ever seen you with just the voice, the harp, and the guitar, man. What was the decision behind leaving Mofro back home?
Oh, nothing. I've done this a couple of times, and I'm on the road a lot, and it's tough. And it gives, I've had a lot of different people play with me over the years, but it gives all the guys chances to go do their own things too. Go do some of the stuff they want to do, and then I just enjoy it. It's just something a little different. Just a different feel. Some of the things that you can't pull off by yourself, you can pull off with a big band, and then some of the things it works the other way around too. So. Well,
I've always looked at your music as like a crunchy swamp funk. Is that a good description of it?
Good enough for me. I'll take it.
Well, I can definitely still hear it inside of that now. One of the themes that keeps running through each one of your albums is home and what it means to you, and you bring that to us, Fireflies, La Chlusa, and all that. Tell us why home has so much to do with your music.
I think it's just it does it. It's kind of a byproduct of just living. I don't know. I don't really think about it, other than the fact that, the old saying, you preach best or teach best what you most need to learn. And I figured I preach best because it was most of the songs about home and connecting to home were reminders for me. It's kind of like a diary or something, or a note, writing a note to yourself to remember what's important. And to me, what's important about it is that it's connected to life itself through that. We can get lost in day to day, got to do this, got to be here, got to do that, and be run around like the old hamster in a hamster wheel. But when you stop for a second and look around, home it expands too. Home is that place where I grew up and where I know which direction north, south, east, and west is, which is a big deal to me, to kind of know where I'm at and look around, and then I can let go and comfortably actually see the world for what it is, and then that just gets bigger and bigger as the world gets bigger as you travel, so someday, it's just being here anywhere on earth is home, you know what I mean? But when people start flying in outer space regularly, they'll sing songs about Earth, I guess, maybe, instead of singing. Now I'm singing songs about a little area of Florida, but at the end of the day, Florida is just a word, and the place itself and life itself is where everything's coming out of, for me anyway.
I'll tell you what, some of my favorite music has been written in what is called the Egg Room. I had no idea. Tell me about the Egg Room, man.
The Egg Room it's a concrete block building. I've just redid it. And in spirit, a lot of the stuff was recorded in my house, but because I hadn't had the egg room ready. But the egg room was the old refrigerator room whenever my grandparents were in the chicken growing business. So they'd raise eggs for the people that sell chickens to supermarkets or whatever. And I used to have to collect thousands of eggs a day and sand them and then weigh them and then put them in this refrigerator room. Well, thankfully, they got out of the chicken business years and years ago, and I've been converting that room into a studio ever since. So
I get to live long enough to know that it's producing some of the finest music.
Yeah, well, it's I write stuff in there. I still go to my buddies DeVito's, or I would go like Derek Trucks has a great studio there at home too. So I'd go somewhere else to like really get down full band and all the tracks. But I got a setup in there to actually I could record a record in there, but there's something in the gear at like Retrophonics that I didn't start collecting instruments in 1963 like my buddy Jim did, so he's got me beat by a long shot. So I'll just go down there and record.
All right. So Georgia Warhorse, the new one now, is Bruce and Alligator Records. They're treating you good, right?
Oh yeah. No complaints here. Love it.
All right. So I guess I've got one more question to ask. How's a brother get on a guest list tonight?
Just holler at Chris.
All right, I'll do that, Chris. Yeah, we're going to talk. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, give it up. He's at Mississippi Studios tonight, live in the Bing Lounge, J.J. Grey.